Well, with the Summer Olympics coming in the year 2020, not only are you going to see competition on the field, but Japan needs to be prepared and ready for the competition off the field. Japan lives in a tough neighborhood, obviously surrounded by not only the People's Republic of China, but also North Korea. And the Olympics have historically served as an iconic target for those who wish to bring attention to a cause or embarrass a particular country. So in addition to all the festivities and activities on and around the field, the government needs to be ready and prepared for the cyber risk and the cyber threat that will be front and center during those Olympics. And the Olympics are only a snapshot in time. The reality is the cyber threat is manifesting itself in different ways and different guises, and countries have been very confident in projecting their power and demonstrating their capabilities and influence. China in particular is at the very top of the list of cyber powers, probably the most active country engaged both in computer network exploit or cyber espionage, as well as cyber and disruptive attacks. North Korea may not be at the same capability as countries such as China and Russia, but what they lack in capability, they more than make up for with intent. And the Olympics serve as a target to potentially demonstrate their capacity and capability in this domain. All said and done, the Olympics provide an opportunity for Japan to take stock of where they stand in their cyber defenses, since they live in a tough neighborhood, and computer network attack and cyber threats and risk are going to be with us day in, day out, not just during that small window of the Olympics, but every single day. And I think it's more important now than ever to ensure that not only the government systems, but the critical infrastructure owners and operators enhance their capabilities and recognize that cyber risk is at the very top of any corporate responsibility going forward. CyberGym is uniquely qualified to enhance the capabilities of not only government, but just as importantly industry, arm the cyber defenders with the knowledge, the wherewithal, and the ammunition to be able to better defend themselves from the cyber risks of today and the cyber risks coming forward tomorrow. From a U.S. perspective, not all hacks are the same, nor are all hackers. The threat comes in a wide spectrum. At the high end of the threat spectrum are nation-state actors, notably Russia, China, Iran, North Korea. Following nation-states, you've got foreign terrorist organizations, and you've seen an uptick in some activity there. Following foreign terrorist organizations are criminal enterprises, and this is where you've seen a rash of criminal activity of late, notably ransomware, where multiple U.S. states, U.S. communities, from police departments to hospitals to schools, have been under a criminal attack by ransomware operators, and it's actually hitting epidemic proportions. And then following criminal enterprises, you have hacktivists, anyone with an axe to grind looking to cyber to try to level that playing field. So it comes in various shapes, sizes, and forms. Not all hacks are the same, not all hackers are the same. Intentions vary, capabilities vary, and the tactics, techniques, and procedures, or the tools that they use, vary as well. All to say that we need to be defending against a wide range and broad spectrum of activities, and obviously attacks that are intended to disrupt or destroy data, information, and information systems. Computer network attack are a little different than computer network exploit or espionage in cyberspace, which we see a ton of as well. I think one of the most strategic partnerships out there right now is the bilateral relationship between the United States and Japan. In fact, I have the privilege of hosting the Track 1.5 initiative, U.S.-Japan, which not only incorporates government, but also industry and our critical infrastructure owner-operators. Since they're at the front lines of this war, Not many companies went into business thinking they had to defend themselves against foreign intelligence services, but that's precisely what they're doing today. So hopefully we can help bridge that gap, and hopefully CyberGym can be a part of that solution to make sure we ameliorate the risk as much as we can and enhance our capabilities. Those on the front lines doing the hard work to get ahead of the curve as much as possible.